Alright, so my mistake, guys, the last game was actually part of a best of 5 and not a best of 3, so we're going to be seeing SoU versus LunatonePkM on GSL Calm Before the Storm. This is the first time I've casted a game on this map, so we'll be learning the map together. I think there's only one Xel'Naga tower, but before we do that, over here in the bottom left-hand corner, we have LunatonePkM, going to be spawning as the blue Protoss, of course. His opponent is going to be SoU, the pink Protoss player. So there's the, he's telling SoU that he's weird for picking a map that no one has ever played before, and there's that back expansion. It has 2 gas, as well as plenty of mineral patches. Also, this pretty easy to take natural expansion outside. It has a 4 building wall off up at the front, and 2 gases. And moving towards the center, that is not a Xel'Naga tower, but this is high ground, and you move down into the low ground, and towards the center we have a Xel'Naga tower guarded by bushes, and the fourth base, has these destructible rocks. We'll see what these two Protoss players decide to do on this map, since it is pretty strange. I don't know if I'm supposed to be chatting with the players right now, but since it's affording a friendly tournament, oh. Well, this is, I think, as good of a carrier map as you can get, because off of 2 base you can produce carriers off of 2 stargates, and this base is so easy to take. There's almost no way of harassing this base in the beginning of the game, so essentially, you are going up to 2 base, even in a Protoss versus Protoss. And both of these players now scouting across the field right now. We see Lunatone checking the top base on his side of the map, and SoU checking the top base on his side of the map. And interesting how these 2 trails are actually a little bit odd in comparison to each other. This one has a sharp turn, and this is how boring Protoss versus Protoss is in the very early stages of the game. We analyze the scouting paths of these probes. Looks like it's forming the little asterisks or whatever inside the middle. And Lunatone saying this is a gigantic map. Yes, it is. I love this map. And I just want to see carriers, so please make carriers. I'm keeping a tally of the capital ships here, and I've got 0 so far for this tournament. So you getting both gases up. I think we're going to be seeing a pretty fast Robo Bay, or him showing some other tech real soon as well. There's the Stalker popping down, and so you're going to be scouting Lunatone last, and Lunatone just going to be scouting in here just a tad earlier. I think he'll run right into that Stalker since this map is so big. Looks like SoU is going to be chrono boosting out a couple of Stalkers early in this game. And wait, he was making a Stalker. I think he may have canceled it. He's got a sentry up, and the probe from Lunatone is actually throwing down a proxy pylon. And I think the reason is because SoU spotted this. Did he spot that? No, he hasn't. Where's his probe? Oh no. Did his probe actually get killed off by the Stalker? Yes, it did, so he doesn't know what's going on yet, but he can probably guess there's some sort of proxy on the way, and he sees those 2 pylons, and he's going to be trying to deflect at this 4 gate right now. There's the Guardian Shield. He has wasted a force field there. He really did not need that Guardian Shield right now, but he does have another sentry popping out. He will be able to force field this ramp, which is exactly what he needs. Another force field going down. He has those 3 sentries atop his ramp, and there's the warp in from Lunatone. He wants to end this early, and there's the chrono boost down on his gateways. Another force field is not ready, and SoU, lol out of SoU. Lunatone metagaming his opponent, going for the 4 gate on this gigantic map, and GG out of SoU. Lunatone taking this game, and now officially advancing to the grand final of this friendly tournament. I'm going to now check in with the Zinger XPN to see who is winning the other match. And so it's gonna be SoU versus the winner between Ices and VG Anfield. I think both of them are Terran players, so it could take a while. We'll see how the match is doing. Zinger XPN is currently casting that. You can go check that out on his channel. I think it's twitch.tv/DP Bruce Lee. I'm not actually sure, so you can check to see if it's there, but you know. Oopsie daisy, the recording is still going. I guess you'll see all of that on YouTube.